Hey everyone, and welcome into another Luck of the Irish series episode against Pakistan, the number one team in this game at the moment. We've had some real struggles of late. We're completely outclassed by New Zealand when they toured here, so pretty much we'll go over some of these results. You guys are here for the 3 one-day international. We're relatively competitive in a couple of those games, and we're competitive enough in the 20 over stuff. They batted first in this game, 176 for 7, off the back of Philip 62 for 44, well supported by Tom Latham there. But didn't bowl too badly, little 2 for 35, 2 for 31 for Adair, 2 for Dockrell, and 1 for Camphor. 170 for 8 in response. Tector had one of his better innings for a 70 of 43, 12 fours and 2 six. Didn't really get enough support though. 28 of 26 for Ford. Bit of a blast at the end from Tucker, and Young got us very close in the end, but not quite good enough on the day. 2 for 28 for Smith was the pick of the bowlers on with Davey. 3 for 44 for Cole Jamieson. He sort of did a very good job. Took key wickets at key times there. So in the next game, we lost by 42 runs. 188 for 3. Dominated this time, New Zealand. Kane Williamson, 95 of 60. 12 fours, 2 sixes. Phillips, 45 of 34. And 35 of 15 for Lowther. 2 for 36 for Dempsey. And yeah, 146 well in response with Ford, 57 of 38. It's a good batting all-rounder. Just more a batsman for us at the moment. Camp for 39. 5 for 27 for Jamieson, the chief destroyer there. And phenomenal performance there from New Zealand. Test matches were lopsided. We got pummeled, to say the least. Tim Southey, 5 for 45, still churning up the wickets, nearly at 400 test wickets there. 3 for 79 for Keane at the top. But a bit of fight in this innings anyway. 72 of 161 for Ford, 52 for Camphor, 37 for Tucker, 39 for Balburney. Just the class of their batsmen, really. Everyone getting starts, everyone getting a meaningful contribution. Williamson and Conway bringing up hundreds. Vishvaker, 83. But yeah, the bowlers did struggle. But we went with a very inexperienced bowling unit of Foster, Manley, and Dempsey, giving them a few more games. Little went the distance quite a bit. Yeah, and just not really much to write home about, really. In the second innings, we were bundled out for 158. Cole Jamieson, 5 for 18. Good performance. Tector, 41, the only real notable score there. So yeah, a bit of a pummeling in that game. We got pummeled in this game as well. New Zealand, 602 for 8, with Conway a double century. 34s and a 6. 174 for Mitchell. 25 fours and 1 6. They just completely dominated us here. Johnson and Vishvaker, 50s. And yeah, like Dockrell, the pick of the bowlers, 4 for 134. He tore away, and he's not really meant to be bowling as many overs as he should be. Deere was okay at the top, but yeah, the youngsters really were exposed. Kennedy getting a debut here as well. 202 all outs. It looked like it could have been something a lot worse. And Mark Adair knuckled down, got 57. 4 for 57 for Keane, 3 for 52 for Jamieson, 2 for 35 for Southey, 1 for 38 for Henry. That's a good bowling unit. Very good bowling unit. And they batted again, New Zealand, 256 for 7 in quick time. Vishvaker and Latham bring up half centuries. Jamieson, 36, Mitchell, 33, and Phillips, 29 with quick fire knocks. Foster bowled good in that innings, 4 for 87. He is an up-and-coming talent for us. Hopefully we can get him a wee bit better numbers in a few of the other areas. And we're bowled out for 233 with Tucker 54 and Dockrell 48, the notable scores in that. Henry 4 for 28, 3 for 42 for Jamieson. But yeah, just a golfing class, really. But yeah, like the team that were picked for this series, obviously we've gone with a couple of debutants. I'm going to go with Graham Hume, who's had a good career in South Africa. Even though he's 33 years of age, he might be able to provide something in their bowling attack. Just as he's played for a few of these sides, and it's got the experience to sort of back it up. But yeah, we've got Humphreys in there, young little Delaney is going to be probably be made though from the batting. Adair, Ford, it's familiar faces. Just trying to get the right sort of team going. But yeah, poor old Paul Sterling. His average has dropped under 20 for Test cricket. We've got to keep him there. He's a class operator. He's got the experience. Just got to keep him there for a while. But it's going to be a tough series. We will go with a pretty experienced bowling unit, I think. Here we'll probably need another seam. I'm going to drop Ford potentially there. Tucker will drop down to probably a wee bit down the order at 8, possibly. Mark Adair at 7. We've got one too many. Might have to make a decision here. What we need to do. I might bring in. Yeah, we're going to bring in Ford and Balbirnie will open up the batting. I will give the young keeper a bit of a run too, I think. We've got a lot of all-rounders in the team. That's the interesting thing with this team. Doc will have to come in as well. I'm going to bring Ford in at 3. I'm going to see how he goes there. Like, he's got good numbers, this guy. Like, he's done reasonably well for us. So, an opportunity for Matt Ford at 3 today. And Tector and Camp for 4-5. Dockrell 6. A lot of bowling options, to say the least. How's Andy McBride gone this season too? I know I've used him a wee bit. Yeah, a bit of a mixed bag. We'll keep him there. We've got to keep the experience in there and build up gradually some of these other players. But yeah, let's see how we go with this team. They've got a good, powerful team. Shafiq, Al-Haq, Babar Azam, Rizwan Zia Zaman. They're really packed with talent here. We'll bowl first on the surface. See if we get any purchase out of the wicket. Bowl with a little bit of aggression. Try to get some early breakthroughs, get some confidence going. It's been a disciplined start from Ireland. They're rewarded with a wicket. Shafiq will be dismissed. Good delivery. 27 for 1 after 10. A nice start for the Irish bowlers. Mark Adair. And we'll just get some field placements. And just hope we can sort of bowl reasonably well in this patch as well. So Mark Adair coming in. 1 over for 7. Hume on debut. The 33-year-old with a lot of experience. Can he deliver? No, he won't. He's been at Spencer. 94 for 1 after 20. And now you got Curtis Camford slotting into this. Here we'll be looking to contain. But yeah, dominant from Pakistan. Just weathered the early Irish assault, really. Graham Hume will be out of the attack. We'll bring in some spin for the first time. George Dockrell. Really part-time-ish spin these days. But we have to use him in that capacity for quite a while yet. Camphor, he will get Babar Azam with a good delivery, and as Pakistan were getting away there, we have fought it back. 31 of 46 there. Just got to get through that 5th bowling option, which we have, even though they're super expensive. Craig Young back in the attack. It's been quite good with the ball today so far. We need to get some wickets. This is looking like a monumental score otherwise. Bad over for Young. Little back in as well. Little's got to show a little bit of improvement as well, I think. As Imam Al-Haq brings up another 100. He's a good cricketer. 15 100s, 25 50s. And that's just another ton. 211 for 2 after 36. This is looking like a massacre again. We're really struggling at the moment in this career mode. I bring Hume in. Overs none for 39. And not a very eventful debut, to say the least. Yeah, we can get the field out at the very least. Another fieldsman out. Do the same for Mark Adair. It's 128 of 134. The damage has been done from this player here, and that is Muhammad Huriya. Played quite a bit of cricket already. High score of 311. Very talented. Adair to Al-Haq. Al-Haq has been dismissed. Mark Adair gets a breakthrough. Ireland badly needed that. We're going to be chasing something monumental. And Hume's debut is not a good one. None for 77. 2 for 75 for Adair. Got 4 overs left to try and get a decent performance in. But yeah, the youngster, the 22-year-old, blitzing Ireland here. Towards the end. Can we contain them to a decent amount? We're always going to be chasing something steep anyway. Zaman. He'll be caught. 24. 1 for 47, Craig. Definitely the pick of the bowlers. Not easy out there. Afridi, Shaheen Afridi. He's a very young man still. He's a lot of cricket under his belt. You just want a positive performance. Shinrari's another good Usman Shinrari. Been around the scene for a little bit. Getting an opportunity. Sterling want to put that unforgettable series against New Zealand behind him where he didn't score too much. He's a wee bit out of form. That's out. Balbirnie will depart for 8. Brings Ford in at 3. A very unusual decision from Ireland. See if he can find a spot there in the order. It's going to be hard, the luck of the Irish series. Like, there is not a lot of depth coming through. It's got to nurse people in, and Ford's experiment is over. He will depart for 10. So it brings the Tector, probably one of our better batsmen in the team, in. Fifteen 50s and 100 to his name. Looking to get that conversion rate a wee bit better. Tector, he'll depart for 14. So Ireland 48 for 3 in a really bad position. Sterling's still there though. He's battling along as much as he can. $63 for 3. Just lost too many early wickets here, Ireland, to really mount anything. 264 and 8 and over is very much a steep task. Shot from Curtis Camper. Sit away for 4. Got Khan in, Shadab Khan. Been around the team a long time now. Nearly at the point where he's got 100 games in one day and T20 cricket. Oh, I think Camphor will be caught here. He's caught, but it's a no ball. So he survives, misses out on the free hit, and then is bowled. So an eventful few deliveries there. Curtis Camphor will depart for 25. Brings George Dockrell in. He's remarkably improved in all facets of the game with his batting. I mean, that genuine all-rounder that Ireland desperately need. He's gone. He's gone for 1, and the Lone Ranger at the top, by the looks, is Paul Sterling. Just been absolutely skittled in the last wee bit. 109 for 6. Sir's 50, Paul Sterling has sort of gritted his teeth. An un-Sterling-like innings. Rocks for 4, and that's 50. Very good 50 for Paul Sterling in a losing effort here, really. Tucker, be a good opportunity for him to get a few runs here as well, to show his coming on a wee bit. Like, he got that 50 in the test. Usually I would go for Peter Moore, but trying to get Tucker at that time now. Just want to get that respectable score on the chase at the very least. Oh, that's a bit of a miscue from Paul Sterling, but he gets the boundary. Yeah, that's that bolt. We're just lacking a few bowlers, I think, at the moment in this team. Tried Graham Hume, who has a pretty good record, actually, and just probably his age is really going to count against him. Never mind, we've just got to get a bowling attack that we have, like Dempsey, Foster, all these guys that were brought up Manly. They're probably a few years away still, but we're just going to give them games here and there, because some of the good bowlers will sort of pass on the boots at some point to these guys. Sterling will be out. He's gone for 60 out of 83 deliveries. Be a bit gutted about that. Tucker 37. Could have been 100 there for Paul Sterling. Tucker gone for 38. So just another thing that we're struggling with is batting the 50, despite having like a team of all-rounders. Hume will go. No, he's still in there, Hume. And Ware will pick up the wicket. Just pretty much a performance where it just shows the gulf between the number 1 and number 12 teams in the world. Bit of pride in the performance. Craig Young bowled quite well today. He's one of our classy operators, but again, he's 33. I'm just a bit concerned that we're going to have a real rough patch before we become anywhere near competitive. The level, 197 for 9. Little with the big edge. 200 up for Ireland. At least we've reached 200 anyway. We're making them stay out in the field for as long as possible. Should be frustrating them a little bit. Yeah, just not enough scores of substance. We just folded when Sterling was in. Young is gone for 12, and the resilience has come to an end, and a convincing performance for Pakistan. Al Haq and Huraira both getting hundreds. It's a pretty convincing performance, really. Like, we're going to have to do a lot to improve on that. So the team will change a wee bit again. We'll bring McBride in. Still got a few years out of Andy McBride. He will probably move to 9. Doheny in for Ford. I think Ford can drop down the order a wee bit. We need Markadeer in the bowling unit, really. Yeah, just with his experience. But yeah, just picking a bit more of an experienced team and just rotating at the top. We might give Humphreys a game, actually, instead of McBride. Well, McBride might come in for a Deer, actually, just so we keep some of that experience in that team. So we're a bit light on the batting still, but Humphreys will get another opportunity just to press his case for further honours in this team. So we've lost the toss and we've been asked to bowl first again. As the ball will seam around a wee bit, so we're going to up the aggression a wee bit to see if we can get some wickets. Craig Young, he's been hit for a couple of boundaries in the over, but has recovered well to get Al Haq, the Centurion, from the other game. And he'll pick up a wicket of Babar Azam, so Ireland will be happy with their first 10. No, Little's been a little bit expensive. None for 30. And we've got some spin. We're going to be operating quite a bit of spin, but it'll be Camphor for a wee bit. Might bowl a few overs more for Young, see if he can get a few more wickets. We'll keep the field up for Young, taking a bit of a risk. 76 for 12 to 14. Shafiq 33. Hurdwaya 19, and Humphreys is into the attack. Looking to do a decent tidy job with the ball. Brian in as well. Asking Dockwell to bowl a little bit less in this game. Humphreys has been tidy. McBride's been a wee bit on the expensive side. George Dockwell in now. Shafiq's put up a magnificent 105 off 108 deliveries. And this Pakistan side is just packed full of talent. Look at that career average. Incredible stuff. Number 59 for Humphreys off his 10. Didn't bowl too badly, but didn't get a wicket. But that's just the way it is. We'll bring Little back in for a couple of overs. See if we can break this partnership. It's just sailing away on us. 230 for 12 to 38 overs. Camphor will be brought back in. Didn't bowl too bad in his first 2 overs. Surprised he didn't bowl too much more in the spell. And he will be rewarded. He gets the young, talented Hurdwaya out for 74. Dockrell, he's bowled quite a few overs here. McBride, the attack now. Field's allowed to be out. It's important that we knuckle down and just try to get a few wickets here. And we've got the opener out. Good 100 though. Special 100 for Abdullah Shafiq. I thought that was a very good knock. 145 with 18 fours and a 6. Because gives the Pakistanis a bit of a chance to get a bit of a license to hit. Probably about 244 for Camphor. Super expensive, but hey, he's got a couple of wickets to his name. Little back into the attack. Wouldn't we thing here for Josh Little? He's got the wickets. It's good. That's exactly what we want from the left armour. Just taking wickets at the death. He is a talented enough individual. Just needs time, I think. He's been given plenty of opportunity to develop, and I'm just going to keep him there. Craig Young, 7 overs, 2 for 36 was quite good in his first spell. That's good from Josh Little. Just good areas. Ashraf gone for 9. And we'll peak them back a little bit anyway. Anwar gone. Gone for 10. 323 for 9 with Josh Little 4 for 57. One of his better bowling performances in the Irish shirt. And the career is starting to develop. He's a few games away from 50 games in both one day and 20 over international cricket. Now we just need these two to step up. Get underway. Sterling. He's had 350s in his season so far. Good shot from Balbirnie. Sterling will be departing here. Now he's been dropped. Chance for Sterling to get himself in. Want to give this a good nudge, this chase. We've got to show some sort of improvement here. We want to take a game off Pakistan. That's a good delivery. But yeah, the career at the moment, it's going to be a long international career mode anyway, like just because of how good these players have to get till we are able to start competing. It's a good shot there. 50-run partnership between Balbirnie and Sterling. It's been hit quite well. That's 4 more. Positive start anyway. It's exactly what Ireland needed. Oh, Balbirnie has absolutely skied one. He gets it over the field for 4. And he's been trapped. Shinwari gets the wickets. Balbirnie gone for 37 or 36. It was a good wee knock there. Doheny getting a chance. Just need someone to knock down the doors and first class system. Get them in. Hopefully get some runs. Like, I'm probably going to give McGee and Tim Tector a bit of a go. You probably saw them in the squads in recent times. Both very young. And Sterling, he's been trapped. Hard work gone. He's gone for 27. Brings Harry Tector to the crease. It's 4. 97 for 2. It's a good shot. It's all the way for 6. Ireland 103 for 2. 111 for 2 after 18 now. That's a terrible run. Why are we even running those? That annoys me about this game. Is we'd never take a run in that situation. Why are they running there? Tector's out for 15. Good shot from Curtis Camphor. 4 more. Out for 6. For Doheny taking his chance here. It's good. The young keeper. 2 keepers in the squad today. Tucker taking the gloves today, but using Doheny as a batsman. He's been caught though. He's gone for 45. That should have been a 50. 139 for 5. And Matt Bryan absolutely skies one. And he will just beat the diving fielder. Shot. Dockrell finds the gap. Ireland just had a wee bad patch again when they were looking reasonably okay. But yeah, the next series after this is the World Cup, obviously. So, obviously, 20 over World Cup. We're in the qualifying stages. So, opportunity to try and get to that main round, get a lot of exposure. I think we've got a tough draw, I think. Let's have a wee look. But yeah, 179 for 5. As McBride gets that away for 4. Decent partnership forming between these two. Let's get a bit of respectability on the scoreline. If we can go 5 or 6 and over for a while, like the run rate is 7.5, but we want to challenge Pakistan, like in all aspects of the game. It's a good shot from Dockrell. It's been a nice wee partnership between the two all-rounders. I think McBride will find himself sort of in the team a bit more for his batting. We have tried him at number 3 as well. I think we may have got him a home here. But yeah, I'm going to go with the approach at that World Cup with youngsters, I think. McBride's gone for 32. That was good innings from him. I'd love to have seen him convert that to a 50 or something. And wide to Tucker. Tucker will get that away for 4. Dockrell, he's played a nice wee hand here. Would like to convert his score. He's gone. Tried to up the rate and he's just met his demise there, unfortunately. Tucker has been... Oh, I thought Tucker was beautifully caught there. He's hung in there. All the way for 6. Off 14. It's just these little nice little knocks where a couple of nice strokes and then now it's not good enough anymore. .234 for 8. Little gets a boundary away. Again, a nice wee score, like in the vicinity of that, but we just need to get these players to the next level where we can take some series off some of these good sides. Once again, one of the hardest jobs ever undertaken in cricket captain is the Irish team. 253 for 9, and Young will depart for 3, and that will be that. So not a lot of starts there. A lot of men got in, got out. But yeah, third one-day international now, we'll rotate some players in and out. Probably give Delaney a shot there. Captain today will be Paul Sterling. 50th game for Camper 2. Tector brought his 50th up in the previous one international, the first one. I'm pretty happy with that team, actually. Like, it's just got to continue to develop. We might give Hume another... No, we won't give Hume another game. I think Hume was a wonderful experiment to see if he had a bit of class to him. It's raining in this game, so we could be facing rain-reduced overs. 44 over game. It's the Irish weather for you. Sterling's gone. Good delivery from Afridi. A bit of hoop round Doheny. Doheny's gone as well. 1 for 2. It's going to be a case of these guys knuckling down, getting amongst the runs. Yeah, this is going to be hard. This is going to be very hard for Ireland. Batting first. Oh, rain reduce again, I'd say. Like it always does this in Cricket Captain. 27 for 2. Nice shots from Delaney. 27 off 22. Off to a good start. .22 off 25. It's a nice wee inning so far. He's cut that away for 4. 46 for 2 after 9. That's the power play gone. Tector gone for 7. It was an uneventful 7. He has really struggled to get himself in. Delaney's playing some crisp shots here. He's scored the bulk of the runs, and he's put up 50. Just like that. 63 for 3. Given an opportunity, he'll take it. Fast one user record 50 against Pakistan. Can he keep the fireworks going for a little while? Ireland look to build a score. Probably looking at around that 240 if we can get it. Don't think we are. Camphor is going to go for 4 and George Dockrell in now. Just need someone to support Delaney, who is in very good touch. And as soon as I say that, he's gone as well. Out for 67 off 44 was a good wee knock from Delaney. Showed a wee bit of potential there. Now these two are going to have to graft out us a score and give us something to bowl to. Yeah, I'm happy with McBride in that order actually now. Like, he's just proven to me that he's got that wee bit better X factor in the batting than probably Mark Adair. And this gives us another spin option, I suppose. As well, very useful. 24 off 19 so far. George Dockrell, lovely drive down the ground. Gets that away for 4 more, so boundaries are flowing off the bats. Just got to bat the overs out. That's going to be our problem. Rain reduced game helps us a little bit, I suppose. In terms of getting through these overs, we can take a few more chances. 150 for 5. Wee bit of turn on offer for Shadab Khan. Sockrell gets that away for 4. Good shot. 6 off the over. So just trying to lift the run rate. Ask questions of Pakistan. 160 for 5. Dockrell gets that cleanly, and that's gone all the way for 6. Play and miss there. 11 off 4 off this over. It's a good sweep shot. That's rocketed to the boundary. Ireland moved to 171 for 5. 47 off 40 for Dockrell. 41 off 44 for Bryan. It's going to tone her down a wee bit again. We're just going to get through the next wee period of play. And that's 50 for George Dockrell. Well batted. Gets the edge, but we'll take it. Ground. Keep trying to take these guys on a wee bit because there's a good score on offer here. If we keep scoring at this rate, we'll give Pakistan something. About 50 for McBride. Batted well in the 2 games that he's been given opportunities for. Dockrell drawn into a false shot there. It's a good shot. Partnership is threatening to take the game to a level for Pakistan that they won't be comfortable with. That's a good shot from Dockrell. 200 up. Oh, he's miscued that a little bit. George Dockrell, he'll take it, however. 69 of 55. 53 at 53 for McBride. Dockrell picks up a valuable 6. That over was looking very good for Shadab Khan. New all-time record partnership, 130 between these two. 10 overs left. What can they get in terms of a score? Expect these two have to bat the majority of the overs that are remaining. And Dockrell's gone. That's a key wicket. He was batting beautifully too. He's gone for 79 of 67. 10 fours, 2 sixes. Brings Tucker to the crease. Have to get some value out of Tucker now. Just want to get through these overs. This is the best batting performance of the series for Ireland. Good shot. Down the ground. 12 off the over. 236 for 6. 73 or 70 for McBride now. And Tucker will join in the act too. Big 6 for him. And that is another 6. No, it's 4. That flew to the boundary. That is gone for 6. There's no doubt about that. It's a good over for Ireland. 252 for 6. This is what we wanted to see a bit earlier on in the series. Six overs left. Tucker will be departing for 18 off 12. Josh Littlewin. Bryony's just chipping away for Ireland here. This is a good score. It's going to be a hard chase for Pakistan in this one. It's hit that well. That's gone all the way for 6. Moves to 86 now, McBride. That's put him into the 90s. Oh, he could be out. No, he's found the gap. Another boundary. 280 for 7. 97 off 80 now. How on earth have you caught that? What on earth is going on? This game will be a bit of drama in this. I reckon another wicket's going to tumble. Take that. Humphreys, good shot. So we try to push for that 300. It's a valuable 6 there for Humphreys. 290. Two overs remain. Oh, he's skied that. Has that gone all the way? It has. 299 for 8 Ireland. We'll be wanting this game not to rain out. So we've got something on the board. Brian deserves 100. He has batted splendidly well. He gets it. Brilliant from Andy McBride. Taking his opportunity. He will celebrate that. That's really good from him. Strokes all around the ground. And him and Dockrell, big thank you for them for putting us into a position of strength. So 7 and over required. Fastest 100 against Pakistan. But the man has got his first ever 100 at any sort of level. Dockrell supported him well. And that career, George Stockwell just continues to improve every season. Huge value out of him. But yeah, the key is the rain. It has not so far rained. Just want to get some overs in here. Just want to be tight. Put Pakistan under a bit of pressure. Wee bit of swing on offer. Craig Young will get the wicket of Old Huck. The number 1 team. Are they going to down this score? Fielding restrictions have ended. So we're going to get some men out. And we're just going to bowl these 2 out as long as we can. And drag that rate up. Not a bad spell for Josh Little. We'll take him out of the attack, actually. We'll bring Brian in. It's his day. So we might as well give him a bit of a whirl to see if he can get a few wickets to go alongside his name. So for 18. 74 for 1 after 14. 234 at 7.8 required. It is pretty steep, the run rate. Curtis Camphor in. But we need wickets. We need wickets to put any scoreboard pressure on them. With Barbara Azam there, they can chase anything down. And a move that we've not done too often with bowled Craig Young pretty much out. So 9 overs, 1 for 35. A good bowling effort from Young going 9 straight. Yeah, 217 at 8.6 it is. Getting into a dicey stage here for Pakistan. That's a big wicket. George Dockrell will pick up Babar Azam for 38. 200 at 9. That is very steep. Curtis Camphor in a good area. In Pakistan, a 116 for 3. In the 23rd. Camphor's bowled a good spell there. We'll bring Humphreys in. Just got to be in good sort of defensive mode here as long as we can. This is a winnable game. This should be a winnable game. Now 20 overs have been constituted. It is a game now. Still anyone's game with the batsman that they have at their calibre. Curtis Camphor back. Can we get that rate above 10s? With wickets like that, we will be able to do that. Rizwan. Go for 7. 2 for 33 for Camphor. I'll hold him back for a couple of overs. Josh Little back into the attack. 180 for 5 after 31. 9.8 an over required. And that's a good delivery from Joshua Little. Zaman will depart for 35 for 23. It was looking quite dangerous. Humphreys out of the attack. He's been a little bit expensive today. Bryan. 120 in the last 12. That's a steep order. Especially when Ireland are bowling like this. Get a wicket. Khan gone for 22. Bryan, take him out of the attack. Camphor will bowl him out. We just want to put that run rate up as high as we can. Last 10 overs. 107 needed. Josh Little will get that extra man on the fence. It's good delivery. Anwar will depart. 220 for 8 now, Pakistan. Good performances from Little and Young, and especially Camphor. Now we're just going to get through some spin here now. Like, this is where you could get tonked to all parts. 41 there for Dockrell. We'll give Humphreys a bit of a go here. I think the game is ours. It's gotten a wee bit tighter than usual. Bit of a sky shot. That's a wicket. Shamari gone for 24 off 18. 31 off 6 required. And we've knocked over the #1 team in one-day international cricket. Good win against Pakistan here. A moral boosting win. We hadn't won in a while. Won by 30 runs by DLS method, but it was a special knock from McBride. Dockrell man the match. Obviously, Dockrell got a couple of wickets as well to his name, but I thought McBride was man the match. He got us into that position, and that 100 we remember for a while. So he's taken this chance, like 32 and 100 to his name, and that's a very important win. Confidence boosting before the World T20. An important win in the championship there too, because we definitely need to pick up those. So we're going to show you guys the groups before we play the next episode. Obviously, people want to know who is in our qualifying group. Hopefully, we've got a group that we can sort of be competitive in anyway. Here we go. So we've got Afghanistan in our group. Canada and the USA, we surely should qualify that. That's a tougher group. That's a winnable group for us too. But smash the like button, share with a friend, guys, and we'll see you next time.